we lived in peace. There's a lot of talk today about prior to the creation of the state of Israel and Zionism, that Jews, Muslims, and Christians lived in peace in Palestine and in the Middle East. Sometimes they'll even tell you the Muslims saved the Jews, and you repaid them by stealing their land and innocent Palestinians. So kindly, please sit the f*** down. And hey Jews, feel free to send this video to the next asshole who repeats this bullshit to you. Let's educate the 627, the massacre of Jews of Medina. 638, the expulsion of Jews from Jerusalem. 822 to 861, the Islamic Empire adopts a law requiring Jews to wear yellow stars. Sounds familiar? 1010 to 1013, start of a massacre of hundreds of Jews around Muslim-occupied Cordoba in Spain. 1032, 5,000 to 6,000 Jews in a riot in Fez, Morocco. Survivors expelled. 1073 to 1145, the Jews of Tunisia must choose between conversion and exile. 1165 to 1178 in Yemen. Jews throughout the country were given the choice under the new constitution to convert to Islam or die. 1232, massacre of Jews of Marrakesh, Morocco. 1291, forced conversion of the Jews of Tabriz in Persia. 1333, forced conversion of the Jews of Baghdad. 1517, first violent pogrom of Jews in Sfat and Hebron in Ottoman-occupied Palestine. Should I keep going? Yeah, shut the f*** up, I will. I hope you're still sitting. 1630 to 1700, Yemenite Jews were considered impure and therefore forbidden to touch a Muslim. They could not build houses taller than those of a Muslim. When entering the Muslim quarter, a Jew had to take off his shoes and walk barefoot. 1840, in Ottoman-occupied Damascus, of Jewish children for entertainment. 1847, in Ottoman-occupied Palestine, the ethnic cleansing of Jews in Jerusalem. 1889, looting of Jewish quarter of Baghdad. 1904, the massacre of Jews in Yemen. 1917, deportation of 8,000 Jews from Yaffo by the Ottomans. 1927, 60 Jews in Casablanca, Morocco. 1928, in Yemen, Jewish orphans were sold into slavery and forced to convert to Islam by the Muslim Brotherhood. 1936 to 1939, in Palestine, 236 Jews by Arabs that so warmingly welcomed them to the land. And of course, 1941, the Iraqi Farhud. Jews of Baghdad are slaughtered, looted, and deported from Iraq. Don't believe me? Here's my grandpa's Iraqi passport. It says, don't ever return to Iraq. Mind you, this isn't the entire list. I just chose a few. There are hundreds. If this is what you call peace, I don't want to know what you mean when you say war. Oh wait, I actually already know. Are you aware of how many October 7ths our people have been through here in the Middle East? And not to mention our Ethiopian brothers and sisters in Africa or our Ashkenazi family members in Europe. Nah, we never lived in peace. There has been a systematic culture of Jews in the Middle East. And for the last 1,000 years, that's been happening predominantly by one group of people. And I don't know about you, but I'm much happier begging for forgiveness at the UN for being Israeli than begging for my life for being a Jew.